Hello and welcome to the Peppermint Sunflower channel, where we pair video of the beautiful natural world with calming narration of classic literature. We're closing in now on the end of this book with only 4 more chapters to go. Having learnt of the Tremolino's exploits and ultimate demise over the previous few chapters, chapter 46 now moves on to reflecting on the expectations of seafarers and their ships. And now, over to Joseph Conrad. A fellow has now no chance of promotion unless he jumps into the muzzle of a gun and crawls out of the touch-hole. He who, 100 years ago more or less, pronounced the above words in the uneasiness of his heart, thirsting for professional distinction, was a young naval officer. Of his life, career, achievements and end, nothing is preserved for the edification of his young successors in the fleet of today. Nothing but this phrase, which, sailor-like in the simplicity of personal sentiment and strength of graphic expression, embodies the spirit of the epoch. This obscure but vigorous testimony has its price, its significance, and its lesson. It comes to us from a worthy ancestor. We do not know whether he lived long enough for a chance of that promotion whose way was so arduous. He belongs to that great array of the unknown, who are great indeed by the sum total of the devoted effort put out, and the colossal scale of success attained by their insatiable and steadfast ambition. We do not know his name. We only know of him what is material for us to know, that he was never backward on occasions of desperate service. We have this on the authority of a distinguished seaman of Nelson's time. Departing this life as Admiral of the Fleet on the eve of the Crimean War, Sir Thomas Byam Martin has recorded for us amongst his all-too-short autobiographical notes these few characteristic words uttered by one young man of the many who must have felt that particular inconvenience of a heroic age. The distinguished Admiral had lived through it himself, and was a good judge of what was expected in those days from men and ships. A brilliant frigate captain, a man of sound judgment, of dashing bravery, and of serene mind, scrupulously concerned for the welfare and honour of the navy, he missed a larger fame only by the chances of the service. We may well quote on this day the words written of Nelson in The Decline of a Well-Spent Life by Sir T.B. Martin, who died just 50 years ago on the very anniversary of Trafalgar. Nelson's nobleness of mind was a prominent and beautiful part of his character. His foibles, faults if you like, will never be dwelt upon in any memorandum of mine, he declares, and goes on, he whose splendid and matchless achievements will be remembered with admiration while there is gratitude in the hearts of Britons, or while a ship floats upon the ocean. He whose example on the breaking out of war gave so chivalrous an impulse to the younger men of the service, that all rushed into rivalry of daring which disdained every warning of prudence, and led to acts of heroic enterprise which tended greatly to exalt the glory of our nation. These are his words, and they are true. The dashing young frigate captain, the man who in middle age was nothing loth to give chase single-handed in his 74 to a whole fleet, the man of enterprise and consummate judgment, the old admiral of the fleet, the good and trusted servant of his country under 2 kings and a queen, had felt correctly Nelson's influence, and expressed himself with precision out of the fullness of his seaman's heart. Exalted, he wrote, not augmented, and therein his feeling and his pen captured the very truth. Other men there were ready and able to take the treasure of victories the British Navy has given to the nation. It was the lot of Lord Nelson to exalt all this glory. Exalt, the word seemed to be created for the man. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed both the chapter and the video. If you have any suggestions for classic books you would like to hear read on this channel, please drop a note in the comments below. Episodes are uploaded every Sunday. Please do subscribe to make sure you don't miss them.